feel this way forever. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? My name is Joshua FSPX, and if you couldn't tell by the video title, we hit fucking 100 subscribers, which is amazing. Like, I'm so happy. I'm over the moon. Obviously, it's been something I wanted to set out for, and it's like the first milestone any YouTuber wants to hit. So let's fucking go, because we've hit 100 subs. I've been doing YouTube for over just like a month, which I know I've reiterated a lot, but this is really the first milestone every YouTuber hits, and as a good old-fashioned tradition goes, we're gonna have a special video. I know it doesn't seem very special because in the background it's just Call of Duty, even though that double kill was neat, bro. My special video for 100 subs, however, is going to be my first ever story time. In the background of this video is a little COD gameplay for you to watch while I'm telling the story, and this is the first half of this domination game, and in which I fucking go off. So this is going to be my first story time of many to come, and in this story time I'm going to be going over the night. I had the police all over my ass, like I couldn't fucking get rid of them. They were just on me all night, like they would not fuck off. That sounded really rapey. I mean, in respect that they were literally just pestering me all night and looking to fuck me up. From being in a car chase with them to them questioning me in the middle of nowhere and me thinking I was going to get stabbed and die, not by the police, but I'll get to that later on in the story. However though, stay tuned if you want to hear about that, because you know, it's juicy drama, isn't it, bro? It's going to be exciting. So, this starts off with basically, I've been talking to this bitch for a while, okay? And we've been talking back and forth, you know, and she went to my college. But she's like, my college was like 20 minutes away from me. I drove at the time, so it was like 20-minute drive from me. That was no worries at all. I've met her once before, and this was like the second time I was meeting her. The first time I ever met her, I picked her up from college, but this time I was driving to hers to get her from her house. So I was on my way to hers, and I knew where she lived. It was like a really shitty area. However, don't get me wrong, like she was a really nice, classy girl. She was fine, but she just lived in this shitty area. So obviously on my way over there, I was like, fuck, you know, like I've got to be careful. I don't want to get in any shit. I just want to do my thing, try and fuck this bitch, and then fucking get up and out. All right. Right, okay, so I'm driving on my way to hers, and I come to set of traffic lights, alright? And these traffic lights are red, alright? So obviously I'm stopping, and I pull up behind the police car, right? Now I don't care who the fuck you are, how innocent you are, if you pull up behind police, it's scary as hell. Okay? Even if you're innocent as anything, yeah, these people are scary. They can put you away in a prison for a very long time, and they can actually just fuck your shit up, okay? So in my head I was like, Josh, you know, stay calm, you ain't done fuck all wrong, like, you'll be cool, just, you know, at the end of the day, I don't care how innocent you are. If you drive and the police are there, it is shit scary. End of. Anyway, I'm driving behind them, and there was a car in front of me, and this car literally looked like your bog standard fucking 30-year-old woman car. Like, you know, don't even think twice about it. So I'm hella focused, like, you know, don't mess up. I'm just focused on making sure I drive good and my shit's good, like, so I don't make myself look like a twat. Look at the gameplay, by the way. I'm going off. And anyway, out of nowhere, they just put their sirens on, and I'm like, oh shit, like, you know, like they're gonna stop me or something. And then I realised they're pulling over the car in front of me, and I was like, sweet, I've got absolutely nothing to worry about. Right, so obviously the police have pulled over this dude or dudette and just fucking let them do their thing, you know. So I'm like, right, I'm just gonna drive past, get the fuck away from the police, not have them on my ass the whole time, and so I can just, you know, relax and drive like I normally would. Not in like a bad way, for the record. Look at the feed, ooh. But just in general, like, I want to be able to just chill when I drive. I don't want to panic behind me with all these twats, you know, stalking me and whatnot. So anyway, I fucking just drive straight past them, and I'm coming up to another stoplight here. And as I'm coming up to the stoplight, I think you know what I mean, but like, obviously it goes green, amber, red. Or, well, you know, red, amber, green. And this stoplight literally just turned to amber. And when it turned to amber, it was gonna go red in a moment, but I still had a couple seconds left. So I just went for it. I was like, fuck it, I'm swinging around. I want to dip from these police. I was like, I don't want no hassle. So I've just, like, literally just got through this amber light just as it's turned red. And this car has beeped the fuck out of me. And I've come around a really tight corner. This car has beeped the fuck out of me. I'm like, what the fuck are you beeping at? Like, come off it. I wasn't that bad behind, you know what I mean? Like, it was quite close, but it was alright. Like, but anyway, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And I fucking clock that behind me is actually the police who are beeping me bears, and I see the sirens, and I'm like, oh shit, like they're arresting me because I fucking, like, you know, I just got round the amber light. And then I realised, nah, like they're not doing that at all. This other car they've pulled over has just dipped and run from them. Like, this car is literally not stopping for shit. This car is beeping. All these people are going to one side and they're pulling out of the way. And just out of nowhere, this car is just roaring through everyone. Like, could have crashed about 4 or 5 times. I'm sitting there like pulling over to one side, and I tucked in out of the way. I was like, I ain't getting involved. I don't want my car getting smashed up. And this car pulled out. The car that was running from the police pulled out in front of me. and they dipped into the side so another car could come through. And literally, as they dipped into the side, I see them open the door and they throw out like a little Nokia trap phone, and I'm like, well, this is definitely to do with drugs, and then it like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it might not have been, maybe it's a stolen Nokia, but I really can't see anybody stealing a Nokia anymore, if I'm honest. But literally after that though, they pulled in quickly, the police literally come in front of me as well, and then these other geezers just dipped. They roared through all these cars were all swerving, nearly crashing, and I'm like, yo, this is fucked up, like, I'm not getting involved. I see his car drift round the corner, the police lights are flashing, they're away after him, and it was mad, like, do you know what I mean? This was a rough area, I was already shitting my pants a bit about going to meet this bird, and then when I get there, like, on the way there, this happens, you know what I mean? I've not even met her yet, but that's the first part. You got some more crazy stuff to come yet. So anyway, after that I carry on driving, you know, I'm a bit shaken up, like, fuck me, like, you know, I've not even picked up this girl yet, I'm already in this fucked neighbourhood, like, what else is gonna happen? And then after that, you know, like, eventually I get to this girl's house, you know, it's like quite quiet around where she is, and I'm like, alright, okay, fair enough, I can just chill here for a bit. And after a while, I come pick her up, right? And I give her a text, you know that text where you're sitting in the car out the front and you're waiting for your girls to come out, and you're like, you know, I'm here, you're waiting for her, and then she gets in the car and you're like, oh, what's going on? You know, you just want to fuck her. I'm joking. And then after you get a text, she comes outside, she's like, you know, like, now, I was like, I told her everything that happened, and I was like, this is fucked up, do you know what I mean? I was like, I just want to chill. And where I was meeting her, I'd gone to college there, so I knew the area quite well, and I had a spot that was so chilled out. Like, this is going to sound really rapey, but it was just a dark spot, it was chilled out, like, it had a really nice view. I know you couldn't see it because it was dark, but I knew no one went round there, it was proper peaceful and stuff. So I'm driving around there for a bit, and literally we're just chilling there, and it's dark as fuck, we're just chatting away, you know, getting to know each other a bit more. And then after a while, like, you know, we just do what you would do, and, you know, I lean in for this kiss, and fucking, it's the first time we've ever kissed, bearing in mind, yeah. So we like sort of duck down in my seats a bit, because some cars have been going past back and forth like a few times, so we duck down in our seats, and I start kissing this girl. And after kissing this girl for a bit, yeah, like, we keep seeing lights in the mirror and stuff, but you don't think anything of it, because this fucking just car's going by. And then I started kissing this girl for the first time, and there was one really strong fucking light, and it was in my top mirror, and it wasn't shutting off, like, it was just a really strong light. And I was like, oh fuck, like, you know, someone's behind me. So this, not only have I been cock blocked, I've now got to get out of the car in the middle of nowhere with someone parked up behind my ass with their full beam on, and I'm like, I'm gonna die, like, do you know what I mean? I am fucked. So really, I get out of the car. So obviously, like I said, we was like ducked down a bit, yeah. So I sit up and I'm like, oh fuck, like, what's going on? There's a car right behind me. I'm shit up. I'm like, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Like, I'm gonna die. I'm like, fuck, you know, it's gonna be some like, why would anyone be here? You know, when you're in a place that's so quiet, you think like, why the fuck would anyone else be here? So anyway, I've got to be the gentleman, obviously, in this situation. I've got to get out of the car and check who it is. You know what I mean? Like, she's obviously a girl. I've got to make sure she's all right. So I sit up. I go to open my car door, I think a bit of poo dribbled down my trouser leg because I was shitting myself that much. And I get out of the car, and as I get out of the car, yeah, right, I'm like, oh fuck, who could it be? Like, I'm pooing myself. Anyway, this was the longest moment I've ever got out of my car in my life. So I get out of the car, and I turn around, and I look at this car, and I swear to God, it's the police. And I was like, fuck, like, is this from earlier? Have I done something wrong? And I was like, you know, please give it a rest. I'm just getting this girl in that mood. And I'm like, for fuck's sake, man. They just wouldn't leave me alone. And anyway, they come over and they're like, you're right, what are you doing? And I'm like, you know, I'm just chilling for, like, you know, with this girl. It's just a nice area here, it's quiet. And then the policeman says to me, like, do you know this is a prime drug spot? Like, and we're doing some checks. And I was like, hell no, I didn't know this was a prime drug spot. And low-key, I sort of did, because, like, I went there with my college friends and they were all about that. And fucking, so I did know, like, that it was a prime drug spot. And anyway, the policeman was like, I need to search you. And I was like, oh great, this night can get so much better, couldn't it? First of all, you've cop blocked me, and now you want to try and grab my cock yourself. So, you know, like, obviously I've got the police who are like, you know, we need to search you. I'm not going to be like, no, fuck off. So, you know, I get all my shit out of my pockets and I'm like, right, okay, I haven't done anything wrong, but I'm going to be as professional as I possibly can because I don't want to fuck around with the police. Like, I ain't going to prison for shit, you know what I mean? You literally are rude to the police. They can just be a dickhead to you if they want to be. So, they can fuck your shit right up. So I empty my pockets and I let him search all my stuff, and he didn't even search the girl. Like, come on, man. He didn't even search the girl. There was two of them. There was a bloke and a lady. The lady was just comforting the girl. Obviously, like, as if I was some, like, person running a drug cartel, taking the piss, and literally, I had to stand there, fucking emptying all my pockets and stuff. Tell me that's not sexist, come on. So anyway, I let him search all my stuff, and he's like, you good? And then he wants to look in my car. I said, yeah, that's cool. But then I clocked and I remembered, I was like, oh fuck, like one of my friends from college's grinder is in the car. Like, if you don't know what a grinder is like what you use to put weed in to grind it up. And I was like, oh fuck, like, it wasn't mine, it was my college mate's, but he'd left it in my glove compartment because he just, I don't know, he was worried. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. And fuck, I'm like, oh shit, like, realistically, if the police caught you with a grinder, nothing would really happen, but it's just like, I don't want this hassle. So I'm like, yeah, no worries. Like, obviously, I don't want to like be suspect. So I'm like, yeah, search my car. That's no worries. And he checks my side of the car because he, like, you know, I think it's because I was straight as fuck with him. He was like, yeah, that's fine. And I was like, thank the Lord. Do you know what I mean? Like, but then again, they didn't even ask the girl any questions, so fuck knows. But he literally just checked my side of the car. Didn't look in the glove compartment or nothing. Like, fucking, I was sweet away, you know. Lastly, yeah, to top off this fucking whack night, yeah, I literally, after he searched for my stuff, they were like, right, we're gonna go now, yeah, and I turn around to shake this dude's hand, yeah, and as I turn around to shake his hand, yeah, he's turned the other way, and I'm like, no, you can't do that to me, and literally, I've just turned around to shake his hand, and he's just walked off the other way, and then he starts giggling, and he turns back around and goes, I saw you trying to shake my hand there, and I'm like, how muggy can you get, like, no, and I'll be honest with you, yeah, I don't think I've spoken to the bitch since. Anyway though, this has been like my first story time of absolutely loads that I've got to come. However, I'm going to do my story times at milestones because I just want to use them all up at once. So, I mean, I've got loads of stories to tell you. I've got stories to tell you about how I lost my virginity. I've had a knife pulled on me before. My first ever fight, when I got arrested. So, definitely stay tuned for those. And if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe for more. And obviously, smash the fuck out of the like button for more story times in the future. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay in the background. I did go off. Second round, I played shit, man. First round, I just fucking turned up. Like, I was 35-6, I think. And then second round, to finish 53-18. It's just, you know, there's no excuses for that sort of shit. However, though, this first story time, I told my best. I had to make a cock up at least once, didn't I? I tried my best to make it as good as possible and just include absolutely every little detail. This gameplay is obviously coming to an end. In the background, I do open a supply drop for you in a second. But this story time, I did go in as much detail as possible, and I just felt like this was a good one to start it off. I didn't want to use my best story time to start it off, but I wanted to go in quite hard. But I've got loads of little different story times I'd love to tell you. I've had so many good, like, different shit happen in my life that's just funny. But I've also got, like, I love telling stories, to say. I love telling stories. I think it's so fun. I can have an audience around me for ages, and I just fucking love it. However, if you did like this story time, then please, like I say, drop a like on the video. If you're new around here, subscribe for more, because each milestone we're going to have a new story time up. And if you want to see more, then hit that subscribe button. And if you really did enjoy this, share it on Twitter or something, because that would really make my day. That would be fucking dope. But apart from that, though, I've been Josh, your FSPX. I'll let you look at this supply drop, but I'm outie. Have a great day.